Hi everyone, my name is Nkamu Makhobe. I'm from South Africa, province Free State. I'm just an ordinary member of Triple M. Today I'm going to talk about evolution of Triple M. Triple M is the world's largest community of mutual aid and donation exchanges. Now MMM unites millions of people from Europe, Asia, Africa and America. But in order to reach the current level, the community had to travel a long way of development and improvement associated with difficulties. The purpose of Triple M is to make financial relations between people fair. This goal has never changed, but the tactics to achieve it has evolved and adapted the existing conditions. Sajari Mavrodi, the founder and director of community, demonstrated with his personal example that there can be a person who will never give up and retreat. The solution that will make the community even more powerful, stable and massive can always be found. Triple M is an evolving living organism. The past experience is analyzed and conclusions are made on its base. Because of this, the mechanism of the community is constantly improving and becoming more sophisticated. And now we would like to introduce you the history of evolution of Triple M. The history of Triple M began back in 1989. Then in Moscow and cooperative, MMM was registered. Up to the 1991, the cooperative was mainly engaged in computers and office equipment sales, but the directions of the company activity often changed. The business was quite successful. A lot of Muscovites probably remember the day of free travel on the Moscow metro that were released by MMM several times in 1991. October 20, 1992, MMM was registered as a joint stock company. February 1st, 1994, the GSC MMM began to sell its shares, and people immediately began to buy them with great amounts. What appealed to people is that the company bought them back, but at much higher rates. So the rates growth was nicely 100% per month. The principle announced by a company today is always more expensive than yesterday. Worked faultlessly. Above all obstacles which Triple M has faced back then, the tragic thing was that in 1994, Triple M collapsed on August 4th of August, whereby Sajari Mavrodi was arrested in his apartment at the Comstone Rope venue for tax evasion. The storm of his apartment command exists on the 8th floor, calm using lines, was broadcast live on TV channels. The storm of the conducted such as they announced that in the course of examination they will found crosses violations of tax law prescribing to recover 49.9 billion rubles to the budget. The verification took nearly half an hour, and even now no one can still give a definite answer what happened to the money of Triple M in 1994. The authority simply turns a blind eye on it. Although hundreds of witnesses claim and confirm the facts, even under oath and court, that they had seen 17 Kamaz taking out the cash through the back door at the time. Then on October 1994, already being in prison, Sajari Mavrodi was able to register himself as a coordinator for the State Duma on the Maastricht district and was released from the prison. Later he won the elections and became a member of State Duma of the first convocation. He refused all parliamentary privileges, salary, service apartments, and cars. He did not visit any meetings of the State Duma. In October 1995, the State Duma deprived him the deputy status for participating in business. In December 1997, was put on Russia on the Russian and international wanted list via Interpol. Then stock generation being unwanted. Sergei Mavrodi straight from his apartment in Moscow where he was hiding set up a new project that time was on the internet, stock generation. It was recorded as a game of chance and focused on the Western countries during the period of from 1998 to 2000. Yeah, hundred of thousand at least. Officially announced figure was 275,000, but there were some speculations in the Western press about millions or even tens millions members. People from the US, UK, Australia, other countries were in this stock generation. Formerly, the stock generation was just a game. It has the appropriate gaming license. It did not violate the law relating to the securities. More precisely, it had nothing about them. Therefore, when the US Securities and Exchanges Commission tries to accuse stock generation officially, it lost the case in the Boston court, which was quite predicted at all. It was not well at all. Stock generations was registered in Dominica, the famous offshore share zone with rather weak legal framework, but nevertheless the activity of stock generation was stopped on the basis of the court order. Then good news is that in 2011, with each attempt getting close to the goal, it became clear that the main problem of previous system is that the money was physically located in one place and the structure itself had legal status. All this caused the collapse of the project and the seizure of funds through a variety of mechanisms available to public authorities. This made Sergei Mavrodi create a better system in M 2011 which kept the money on the participants' accounts only. People in that year, Mavrodi realized something, that if he keep his money to people, example, let's say now on you join M, maybe by 1,000 rands. Your 1,000 rands not gonna go to a bank of Mavrodi or anywhere. That cash will be staying in your account, and whenever you want to withdraw it, you can withdraw it anytime. So people invest a lot in this M. This system is really working now. It's gonna take us far away. I wish you all the best, and please keep watching some other videos of M to learn more about it. There are a lot of it. Together we change the world. Thank you.